Wagwan Massive, I am FZiba. Welcome back to the channel. So about 3 or so years ago, I did a video, talking about using leaf of life and pumpkin seed oil to reverse graying. And I noticed that in recent times that video actually picked up and it's been getting a lot of views, and a lot of you have a lot of questions. I've received a lot of questions. I mean, like, I was not able to answer all the questions, and so I thought I'd just do this very short video to address some of your questions that you have, some of the concerns as well, so this is the leaf of life. And the first thing that some of you wanted to know, even though I did state it in the video, some of you wanted to know what is the name of the plant. So this is either suggesting to me that you did not watch the video or you did not read the title of the video carefully, because I did have the name of the plant in the video. And so for those of you who had that question, here is the plant. We call it leaf of life. Some persons know it as miracle leaf. Some persons know it as wonder of the world. So it's called a variety of names, but the botanical name is either Calonge pinnatum or Bryophyllum pinnatum. I don't know if I'm pronouncing those words correctly because I'm kind of big, But those are the names, that the botanical names of the plant. And then another question that some of you have, you wanted to find out what kind of oil or what kind of liquid I used. So the liquid that I used in the mixture, so first I actually blended the leaf of life. You can go back and look at the video, but I actually blended the leaf of life, right? I blended it just with a little bit of water because I wanted it to be very potent. I will just post the video in the description so that you can go back to see the method that I use. So some of you wanted to know what kind of liquid I poured into the mixture after I was through with the blending, and that's actually pumpkin seed oil. Then one of the questions that you have is, where did I get, or where can you get the pumpkin seed oil? Now the pumpkin seed oil, it's available in a lot of places. You can get it online, you can get it on Amazon, you can get it on Etsy. There are a lot of persons who actually do pumpkin seed oil, but the one that I use, I actually made it from scratch, and I also have that video on the channel. So you can actually, I'm also going to post that in the description section of this video to show you how I made the pumpkin seed oil. But again, a lot of persons, you don't want to go through the process of making your own pumpkin seed oil, so you can get it online. You can also try your local food stores to see if they would have it. But pumpkin seed oil, it is fairly accessible, I believe. So just try your local health food store and they should have the pumpkin seed oil. And again, if you can't get it in your area, then if you have the time, then you can go ahead and make the pumpkin seed oil. Show you how to make that. Now, one common question that you also have in that video: can I use another oil? And certainly you can use another oil, but let me tell you why I prefer to use the pumpkin seed oil. Now, pumpkin seed on a whole has certain properties that's very good for the scalp. I mean, you can take pumpkin seed oil internally just like you would have the pumpkin seeds. So you can take the seeds internally. I mean, it will do a lot for you in terms of, it should do a lot in terms of, improving your diet, your nutrition, and your health. But again, I'm not a doctor, so let me just put that out there. I'm not a doctor, so consult with your doctor before you try anything. But yeah, those are some of the benefits of the pumpkin seed oil. But again, back to the reason why I use the pumpkin seed oil. Now, the pumpkin seed oil, it has some particular nutrients that are very good, excellent for the scalp, and this is based on science. I'm not just talking from my own opinion, but science tells us that the pumpkin seed oil, it has DHT blocking properties, and that is the hormone that is responsible for hair loss. So it has those properties, and it also has like magnesium, copper, potassium, those kinds of minerals that are actually good for the scalp. So the combination of the pumpkin seed oil and the leaf of life, they actually help with slowing down the oxidation process, and this is how we get this is how the whole reversal or slowing down the issue of graying comes about, right? So basically that's how the science of it works. Now, as I say, you can go ahead and use whatever oils, but I was very specific with that particular oil because of the properties and the benefits to be realized from it. Now, some of you wanted to find out how long before this remedy will work in terms of seeing some reversal in your graying or your gray hairs. Well, that's dependent on quite a number of things. That's dependent on environmental factors. It's dependent on how committed you are to using this remedy. Also, another question that you had, how many times do I need to use this in order to start seeing some results? Again, it's dependent on how frequently you use it. I mean, you don't have to use it very regularly. Once a week is good, but if you can go up to 3 times per week, that's also very good. Another question was storage. You wanted to find out how you could store it and how long it would take in terms of, and how long it would keep in terms of storage. You can keep it 3 days, no more than 3 days. And if you're going to store it, just put it in your refrigerator. For me, I just do as much as I need per day. I use up what I want and I dispose of the rest if I have any to dispose of. I just like to do my herbs fresh, and especially if I have them, then I just basically just use them and then dispose of what's left, or I just try to make the amount that will serve me in one setting. So in terms of reversing gray hair that's between 2 to 10 years or even older, no, this remedy, I would say it perhaps won't work for hair that's gray for that long. You might see some reduction if you're not entirely gray. You might see some slowing down of the graying process, but if you're fully gray, then no, this remedy is not going to work. Now, who would it work for? If you've just started graying like between 1 to 6 months and it is premature graying, then this remedy that I shared, the leaf of life with the pumpkin seed oil, it's a definite try. It should give you some results, because this is basically what I have been using. And as you can see, guys, I've never dyed my hair. This is my natural hair. At this point, I basically have some treatment in it. I have some avocado and pumpkin seed oil, chia seed, and so on in it at this time. I'm giving it some treatment, but you can see that my grays, I really don't have grays, and these are just remedies that I continue to use. Do I leave this mixture in my hair? And the simple answer to that is yes, I leave the mixture in my hair. I do not rinse it out. So basically, I am hoping that I would have cleared up all the questions that you have. For those persons who, you actually commented, or you had a question and you posted, I'm really grateful. Thank you for asking, and thank you for the interaction. But guys, yeah, that's basically it as it relates to using the leaf of life with the pumpkin seed oil to assist with reversing gray hairs. Now, anything that you're going to try, just ensure that you test it first on your skin to ensure that it's not going to have any negative or adverse effects on you. Leaf of life basically has been used in Jamaican tradition for quite a while now, and babies use it, adults use it, but everybody is different. So that's basically it. Again, thank you. I hope I cleared up most of the questions, or all the questions that you had. And again, thank you very much for watching. So I'll see you in the next video.